watch me sway, darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, going down deep. Say, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. I hope everybody's ready for this amazing weekend that we've got going on here, and we're having some trouble. Give me just a second. We got Jasmina saying, hey, how's it going, Jasmina? All right. So I've got to take care of a little tech problem here, guys. Give me just 1 second. I know that we're just coming out of the retrograde, but technology's still trying to catch up to the fact or get the idea that that shit is over. But don't worry, we're fixing it right now. So here we go. Voila. And we got Lexi saying, woohoo, I'm so excited I made it. Hello, Lexi. And she goes, I need your good vibes today. Oh, I'm glad. I got plenty of them to go around, guys. Let's make sure that we are sharing this out far and wide as we can. Try to get to as many places as possible, guys. Let's make sure we're doing all those amazing emojis because you guys know what? We've got an emoji contest at the end of the show. So, guys, post as many emojis to whoever posts the most will get a free reading with me. Only time we're going to do a general read is when we do the emoji contest, and those would be with a Sacred Forest deck. So, and I always get tripped up on that because I always want to say whispers from the forest, and it's so close for me that I'm like, that's not what it is. It's the Sacred Forest. So, guys, it's in the Sacred Forest, but don't worry, there's a squirrel in there somewhere. So we always have to have a nut somewhere. Crystal says, love the blue shirt, Journey. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Crystal. Yeah, I wanted to change it up, do something a little different. You know, I always wear whites or blacks, and maroon was last time. So I was like, let's throw some blue in there this week. And guys, do know that this is the last day for Shriners Children's Hospital. This is our last day for donating to them. Danielle says, Journey, I hope you're doing well. I am, Danielle. Thank you so much for being here. Brooke, I saw you in there saying Journey. So I'm looking forward to that. Clint says, happy Friday. Hello, Clint. Happy Friday to you, John. Hello, hello. Oh, everybody's here. Everybody's having a great time, guys. Let's make sure you guys are putting those questions, all those questions in. We're going to try to get to as many as possible. Brooke saying, I love the hairstyle. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's actually still wet. I just jumped out of the shower. So it didn't style quite the way I wanted it, but I think it still looks good, even though this feels like 1992 hairstyle for me. But it's all good. I like it. The call's coming from inside the house, y'all. All right. So we've got some exciting news. Now, those of you who have posted reviews this month, there is a drawing to win a quick read. Tonight's the night. It is the end of the month. I'm going to announce the winner at the end of the show, who is going to get a quick read, a free quick read on what show. And Brooke says, you're looking sharp, buddy. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. So we're going to make sure that we announce the winner. We're going to not only type it up for you, but I'm going to announce that person, and that person will win. And now here's the rules on it. When we call out that person's name, you must be on the show that we say the show is for, because whoever you left those reviews for is the name of the person who you're going to get a reading with. So if you, let's say, did a review with me and you typed it up, when your name gets put in the pot, my name gets put beside yours, because that gives you that opportunity to get that reading with me, possibly at the end of the month. Now, just because the month's over and let's say your name didn't get picked, that's okay, because your name stays in place. It doesn't go away. So you still have that opportunity to win when we do another drawing. And you never know what we're going to do them. Sometimes we say it's a month. Sometimes we might do it twice a month. You never know. Just depends on how froggy we get. But as of right now, we're doing them once a month. And guys, those reviews mean a lot to us. So guys, remember, if you want to ever post a review, you can always go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews. That way you guys can talk about your reading and how you liked it, and give us a little bit of feedback so we know how you like it. And on top of that, we also create a short for you with the words that you choose. So make sure you choose your words wisely, because cuss words are going to get bleeped out, of course, but they will be posted on our YouTube channel. So if you've seen some of our reviews on the YouTube network, that is what's going on there. It is your guys' reviews from our show being blasted on our YouTube channel. All right, guys, and I'm seeing all these beautiful emojis going on right now. Loving it. Guys, do know that we have a lightning round. A lightning round is where you're going to ask as many yes/no questions as you can within the time frame, depending on which lightning round it is. The first one is 2 minutes. The second one is 3 minutes. So, guys, let's have some fun with it. Make sure you guys got those questions ready, because when we start posting away, it's hard to get them in because people are like typing a million miles a minute. So some people, I feel like, have them on copy and paste, and they just keep sending them in, because they are quick as hell with that. They are so quick, and I love each and every one of these questions. The lightning round is so hard because you want to say so much, but yet all you can say yes, no, or undetermined. So it's absolutely a lot of fun. Guys, make sure that you guys are sharing us out. And guys, if you haven't liked or subscribed to our network, guys, make sure if you're on our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Facebook, make sure you're liking us. We're also on Twitter, Twitch. It's now called X. So guys, just like us wherever you guys can find us. You can also find us on iHeartRadio and 196 other platforms. So we're everywhere. We're everywhere. So if you are on our iHeartRadio listening network and you'd like to get a question into us, head over to our YouTube channel where you can see My Psychic Connection live and catch us right there, where you guys can go into the chat and go ahead and ask your beautiful question. We're going to try to get to as many as possible. I have a thing to tell you. There are people trying to create these imposter accounts of My Psychic Connection and the people who work here. That is not us, guys. If we've got 3 followers, just so you know, that ain't us. We've never had 3 followers. Hell, when I started, I ended up with 100 in a minute. So we're not going out of our way to be like, I saw something in your future. No, if you want to see something in your future, come to us. We're going to tell you, but we're not going to go out of our way to do that for you. We're going to be honest with you. We're going to be straightforward, and we're going to do it either here or on the website. So we don't pressure people into getting readings. We let those who want readings come to us. That is how we've always been. That's how I always will do things. I never feel like, it's kind of like I get annoyed with the Jehovah's Witness that walks to your door and beats on the door, and they're like, do you know? And I'm like, yeah, I don't need you to provide that information for me, but I do appreciate it. And if you have got on speed dial, why don't you give them a call right now? You know what I mean? I'm not going to pressure you to follow my religion. Don't pressure me to follow yours. I studied 73 different religions. I have a doctorate in spirituality, and I don't push any type of religion onto anybody. I just don't. All right. All that being said, let's have some fun. We're out of that damn retrograde. What do we got up next? All right, it is the lightning round, guys. Lightning round is going on right now. This is where you're going to post as many yes, no questions. All I can say is yes, no, and undetermined. Guys, let's see those beautiful, beautiful questions. I know we've got a lot of them, and I am here for it. I love it because sometimes these yes, no questions are a lot deeper than you realize when you think it's just simple. All right, here we go. We're starting with Clint. Clint says, will my review be decided soon? Tuesday. Yes. Fuck. Jasmina, will I get money? Will I get money? Yes. Jasmina, will I go on vacation? Yes. Crystal, is Jay thinking about me? Yes. John, does the new neighbor girl who moved into my building have a boyfriend? No. Jasmina, will I get a job this week? No. Danielle, will Kendra and I become very close? Yes. I had to look harder for that one. Zena or Zena? I'm just going to call you Z. Um, will Yarrow, you're giving me the names tonight. Will Yarrow, will Y ever try to come back? Yes. Lexi, will James stay in America permanently? Undetermined, because Lexi, there's so much more to that. So much more to that. T says, will I win my court case? Yes, but there's so much more. Crystal, is Johnny thinking about divorcing Gigi this year? No. Mona, will I be highly successful trading Forex? No. Down and over, will I hear from Nick this week? Yes. Down and over, will I get a raise before the end of the year? Yes. I almost said hell yes, because that's a definite. Woo! Started off strong and stupid at the same time. I can only say yes, now, or undetermined. Tuesday. That had nothing to do with yes, no, or undetermined. But hey, what the hell? It was a freebie, Clint. I hope you enjoyed that. I love that when it happens. Like I said, it's so damn hard not to be able to do that. T says, thank you. You are so welcome, T. All right. So, guys, we're going to try to get to as many questions. And Down and Over says, yay to mine. And Danielle says, love this guy. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate it. Wow. So, guys, don't forget, we've got another lightning round coming up a little bit later on in the show. So, guys, let's keep it going. Let's get those beautiful questions out. And Squirrel said, Tuesday is the new yes. You know, I might screw people up by doing that, so I can't do that. They'll be like, what the hell's a Tuesday? Love it, Squirrel. Love it. All right. Well, Tuesday, speaking of Tuesday, this upcoming Monday is Labor Day. And because it is Labor Day, we are taking that day off. So Kay, the Intuitive Empath, will not be airing on Monday, but Tuesday we'll be back with Squirrel with Whispers from the Forest. So guys, don't think that you have missed the show on Monday, because there isn't one present for this upcoming Monday, because it is a 3-day weekend. So we're going to let everybody have their fun, do what they're going to do, but make sure you bring those juicy questions for Tuesday. But we've got a whole show ahead of us. So let's go ahead, get those questions out, and let's see who we got next. We've got Crystal. Crystal says, hey, Journey, wanted to know, what month do you see Jay trying to communicate with me? How will the communication come in? Thank you so much. All right. So, Crystal, when it comes to having communication between you and Jay, the energy that I'm seeing with it is that it's not okay. So you will receive some communication. It looks like text or maybe a messenger, like something digital. It's not a phone call. It's not a reach out through a friend. It's either a text message or something on Messenger. It's very little. It's just to see if you're going to bite, to see if you're going to communicate. Are you going to be like, hey, how's it going? And she put, okay. It's like, hey, how's it going? And it, like I said, it's very, very bland. It's not a lot to go off of. But what I can tell you is that because they are reaching out, this is just the beginning. So don't expect communication to be strong right away. They're going to send it out. You're going to respond. They're going to back off. Crystal says, right, because he doesn't have my new number. Right. So it's definitely social media. The thing about that is that even though they communicate and then they stop, they're going to communicate again. So don't go in overdrive going, hey, where you at? You sent me a message, and don't do that. Respond. When they don't respond, you don't either. Let it sit. They're going to wait a couple days, possibly a week, and then they're going to reach out to you again. September is about building back communication, not about establishing and keeping the communication. So it's not consistent. It's sporadic, but it's there. October, on the other hand, Crystal says, right, I will, and that makes sense. So, but in October, all right. So thank you so much for that beautiful question, Crystal, and good luck. Hang in there. Stay strong. I know it's hard when someone communicates with you and then all of a sudden they just stop dead in their tracks and you're like, we're in the middle of a conversation. You want to say that. You want to say, hey, where the hell did you go? Waiting on that. Don't, in this case, is not one of those cases that we need to do that. So, all right, guys, do know that this is the last day for Shriners Children's Hospital. As we come back on Tuesday, we will have a new charity we'll be donating to. So, guys, do know if you want something a little bit more in depth, a little bit longer, guys, go ahead and click that donation link that is floating around in the chat room. And, guys, make sure that we are pushing this forward so we can get to as many people as we possibly can. And Crystal said, how can I donate? The donation link is is floating up right now. It says, look for the red dot. Every time you guys see a red dot and a message, just go ahead and know that it's from My Psychic Connection. The people in the back are communicating with you guys. So that way you guys know what's happening and know what's coming up. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Mahesh. Mahesh, Squirrel says, hey. Mahesh says, hey, Journey, I wanted to know what's happening with this connection with Nilafar. Should I move on? So, Mahesh, I feel like there was a small attempt to make communication, and then both of you fell flat. She's shy about communicating with you. You're shy and nervous about communicating with her. This connection is not what you're looking for, because neither one of you are going to end up making that. How do I put this? Neither one of you are connecting. So if you can take the step to put forth more energy for that connection, I feel like this could be a great opportunity. But if we're not going to take those steps, don't even waste your time on it anymore, and I would move on. But this is a free will choice. But I'm letting you know, if you stay consistent with trying to communicate, that boundary will be broken. You will be able to move forward and things will come through for you. But not until you do that. You've got to stay consistent. And I don't mean talking through everybody else, going through, hey, tell your sister she's hot. Hey, tell your friend she's hot. Don't do that. Don't do that. She's looking for you to come to her directly. You need to toughen up, man up. They call it manning up. So you man up and take that bold approach, even if it's to bring her a flower or to let her know that she looks beautiful, or I hope that she's having a beautiful day. So the thing is that I want you to be strong and to do what you need to do. Okay? Don't allow yourself don't let your nerves get the best of you. Move yourself forward and you will see that this is all right, guys. Thank you so much for that question, Mahesh. And good luck to you, buddy. Good luck to you. All right. For those of you who are seeing all these beautiful emojis, do not stop with that. Continue to keep posting the emojis. It is for an emoji contest. So, guys, if you are not the moderator of the group, please do not tell other people to chill out. You are not the moderator of the group. We've got people working in the back. They will take care of the problem. If someone's being a jerk, they're going to take care of them. They're going to get rid of them. So, guys, make sure that you know that there's an emoji contest and they're not doing anything wrong here. All right, Mahesh says, okay, feel confident. Thank you so much. Perfect. Perfect. All right, and hello, Squirrel. She's watching. She's watching. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's move it forward. What do we got next? All right, we got a mini reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, we've got Crystal. Crystal came back. Crystal says, Journey, what were you saying it was going to happen in October between me and Jay? Also has he realized what was wrong about the breakup? Well, yeah, he understands what was wrong with the breakup. And Crystal says, thank you, Journey. You are so welcome, sweetheart. But the thing is that when it comes, let's start with October. So going into October and doing the things that you guys need to do, I'm telling you right now, the energy there is much stronger than September. September, like I said, is a month of healing and reconnecting and slowly building back that connection. Just because you guys talk to each other doesn't mean you're back on track. Going into October is when I see that consistency. It's happening a lot more. And you guys are talking almost on an everyday basis. By the end of the month, I do feel like you'll be on an everyday basis, but not before that. And Crystal put, okay, October is my birth. Perfect. Well, happy damn birthday to you, girl, because it's going to be a good one. You're going to be getting what you want when it comes to having that communication. Crystal says, you're right. That's how Jay is. Absolutely. And I do feel like this is going to build up and you're going to get something that you want for your birthday on top of it. And I'm not talking about the communication, but seeing each other, being around each other, doing those types of things. I see him working hard to making that happen when we get into October, but I do not see it in September. September's just small communication, building that up, seeing where you're going to go with it. Are you going to yell at him? When it comes to the breakup, I know deep down inside the passion of wanting to just tell him, do you not know what you did to me? If you want this to work, that is not what you need to bring up just yet. Let him communicate. Let him talk about it. Let him talk about the past because that's something he's going to do. Hear what he has to say about the past. Hear what he's got to talk about when it comes to the past of your guys' relationship and the breakup that you guys went through. So you're going to get a lot of information out of that. Allow him to talk about everything. Just be like, okay, well, why did you feel like that? Ask questions like that so you can hear everything. Crystal says, I will hear him. You are right, Journey. All right. So I have a little fly flying around here. So let's try to get in my face. Sorry about that. The thing about it is that he needs you to hear him out, but he needs to be able to bring this up in his own time. So because he needs to bring this up in his own time, he's going to be the one that opens the door for that. But it's not going to be right away because he wants to see where you're at with that. Do you think he was to move in again with me? All right, yes. When it comes to that, I do see that. Crystal says, we was staying together, but he moved back to his sister. He hates living at his sister's. 100% hates it. And Crystal says his sister was in our business and his mom, and she lives there too. Oh yeah, I saw the little Partridge Family bullshit jamboree going on there. And mom's in his life because he doesn't willingly tell her anything. So anything that she does find out, she manipulates the situation to benefit her. And if you're not telling her things, she's going to make something up to cause chaos. So his mom is a train wreck. Like, she is very narcissistic, very controlling, wants to do, but the daughter, aka his sister, is the protege. Crystal says, see, they want him to be with his baby mama. She is young and he hates having the baby with that girl. He doesn't want anything to do with this baby. And I'm not trying to be mean, but he does not. It's not just about having this baby with this girl. He does not want this child. He has questioned this child. Is this child mine? And Crystal says, do you think the baby mama is going to put him on child support? Unfortunately, she's going to try. When that happens, he's going to want a DNA test done. I'm going to let you know that. There will be problems. I don't see him wanting to be in this baby's life. But here's the thing with that. I do see him, if they're going to make him pay child support, he's going to give up his rights to the child. He won't want anything to do with it. And Crystal says, you're right. He did question it, and I took him to get a DNA test. He will be getting another. When it comes down to it, he wants a court-ordered DNA test. The DNAs came back 2 years ago, and that it was his. I don't feel he believes that. I don't feel that he believes that this kid is his. And he keeps questioning it. So the only thing I can say is, like, he's going to want another DNA test, and he's going to want it to be court appointed. I know what you did, and I'm going to tell you this because you're probably going to hate this, Crystal. The child is his, but I don't see him wanting this baby. And Crystal said, wow, yeah. He is so determined not to be the father of this child because he does not want anything. And the mom and the daughter want this child, him to be with her, because she's just as manipulative as they are. Crystal says, when do you see her taking him to child support court? That won't be until we get into 2025. So we're good for now. But 2025, you guys got some. That's why I say build up your relationship. Gather strength. You're going to need it because it will be rough. Crystal says, yes, the little girl is his. Yes, the DNA said 99.9%. Yeah, exactly. I get it too. Crystal says, yes, she's very manipulative. The baby's his, whether he wants to be a part of that baby's life or not. But what I do see is that he does not want to be in this baby's life. He doesn't. If he were to have another kid, it might be a different story if it was with somebody else. But with this child, I feel as though getting this test, finding that out, he's going to give up his rights. He's going to give up his rights to it, Crystal. He never wanted this baby in the first place. And back when they had the opportunity, Crystal says, I don't think he does either. But Crystal, here's the thing. When he found out she was pregnant originally, when this first came out, he wanted her to have an abortion. Because he didn't want it then. He doesn't want it now. But she did. So I get it's her body, her choice. But she didn't take his feelings into consideration either. She was determined because she thought, now this is the manipulated side of her, she thought that this was what was going to hook him and keep him. So it's toxic. It's very toxic. All right. And then Crystal said, and I was pregnant by him, but lost my baby. Do you think it is a future baby? Do you think there'll be a future baby with you and him? When it comes down to that, I do feel that will come, but it's not soon. Crystal says, yes, he did, Journey, want her to have an abortion, but she trapped him. Exactly. That's why he's going to give up his rights. That's why he wants to give up his rights to that baby. Now, my understandings is something I learned as a young man. My mom told me if I was going to the party and I was bringing home a gift, I was taking care of that gift whether I wanted it or not. So, if you're going to a party, you better wear some balloons. That's what she told me. That's what she said. You go into the party, use the balloons. If you don't use the balloons and you bring home a party gift, I don't care if you're 14. You're going to work and you're taking care of your gifts. My mom was strict with that, and I totally agree with her. If you're going to be grown, you're going to go out there and do that. And Crystal says, you are right. Absolutely. But the thing is, you're going to go out there and party. You're going to do those things. You need to make sure you're wrapping it. No parties no balloons at the party? Sorry, no party. If men could get pregnant, there would be balloons everywhere. Just saying. Just saying. And Viagra wouldn't be a thing. All right, and Crystal said, so will he stand up to his toxic sister and mother? It will take time. It will take time, but yes, he will. It would take time. But Crystal, I want to say thank you so much. I know you're going through a hard time, and I know this is a lot coming at you. But when you get that opportunity in October to really build back that relationship, I would do everything in your power to build back strong. Because if you don't, these hiccups that happen in the beginning of 2025 will destroy your relationship. Crystal, you're going to have to be his backbone. And I need you to be strong. With that, I thank you. And thank you so much for that amazing question. I was able to get down and deep, dive into that beautiful question because there was so much more to give. That's why I love those mini reads. I can dive in and talk forever. Crystal says, I will, Journey, and you're right. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And yes, I'll have to be his backbone. Absolutely. And Crystal says, then thank you so much, Journey. You are so welcome. Guys, I see those beautiful emojis flying on by. Guys, I do Reiki healings after each and every one of my shows. So if you want to get your name put on our list tonight to get Reiki healing, go ahead and send a bunch of blue hearts. I will put your name down on the list. So when I do that Reiki healing, you will be a part of that. Releases stress and unnecessary energies. It makes you realize things and bring things to the surface so that you can handle it in the best way that you possibly can. Reiki's amazing and I love it. And if it wasn't for Reiki, I wouldn't be able to do as many readings as I do because I'd be burning up all my energy. So I see those beautiful blue hearts coming through. Your guys' names are on those lists. And I'm going to make sure that you guys have a beautiful energy coming your way. We've got a lot of great energy about to head our way. The universe was playing ping pong with the planets. And if you had any opportunity to see those damn charts, you guys should have seen the last chart Squirrel had up. It was redonkulous. And everybody was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, yeah, if you could see in the sky what the hell's happening right now. I see Down and Over says, I need to stay toxic. No, you need to be released of the toxicities, fool. Don't do that to yourself. All right, guys, let's keep it going. What do we got next? It is the lightning round, guys. Yes, this is the 3-minute lightning round. We are going to answer as many yes, no questions as we possibly can. So that means I can only say Tuesday, no, and undetermined. I mean, yes, guys. I can say yes, no, or undetermined. So Tuesdays is the new joke of the season. So, hey, yeah. Tuesdays is when we have our jokes. Squirrel's on. She gives you guys jokes. It's a form of healing. It's absolutely amazing. We heal through laughter. If anything in the world that we remember something bad someone says to us, we'll remember a joke from 30 years ago. But sometimes we have a harder time remembering those things where that good things have happened. All right. We've got John starting us off. John says, would the new girl who moved into my building say yes if I asked her out to eat and get to know her? No, but there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you why if you put that as your question. All right, Monica says, will I get married? Yes. James T says, is there a soulmate for me? 1000% yes. Tuesday. Yeah. I had to do it. Lexi says, will I begin to heal soon? Undetermined based off of the way the question was structured. Down and Over says, will I get married again? Yes. And don't roll your eyes. Danielle, has my husband been faithful throughout our relationship? Oh, I'm going to say undetermined because that's a tricky question because I see certain things that you don't see as cheating. Okay. Clint, do I have someone stalking me online? 100% yes. PJ, will my business grow soon? Yes. Sweetly morbid. All right, Sweetly Morbid says, will my stalker X be caught and put away soon? Yes, but not soon. Jill, is my health going to improve? Yes. Down and over. Will I get my home? Oh, will I get my home in the country? And I'm thinking, like, in the country? I caught on what you were trying to say. So, yeah, yes. Pooja, hey girl. Should I offer to help my sister in her life path? No. Brooke, is Chris up to something? Yes. Danielle, is my husband intimidated by my education? Yes. And I couldn't even say intimidated. Jesus, Lord have mercy. T says, do you seem a new relationship for me? Yes. Down and over. Does N think of me a lot? Yes. Pooja, if I move to Bangalore with my sister, will it give me a boost to my life path? No. No. Ugh. That last question. Ooh, no. I hope you heard that. And Sweetly says, thank you. You are so welcome. I love doing that. PJ says, thank you guys. Do remember, if you liked your reading, go ahead and head over to Journey Ryan Live /reviews. Leave a review, guys, because we do drawings, and those drawings will get you a chance to win a quick read. That is a free paid reading right here on My Psychic Connection. And guys, do know that we're making shorts for that, so you guys will be published and everything, so it's absolutely amazing. Brooke says, thanks, Journey. You are so welcome, Brooke. Lovely to see you here. I do want you guys to know that we have an array of shows here. We've got so much great content. Right now, we are working on the other shorts, like our angel numbers and things like that. Facebook is going through YouTube's going through an overhaul, so we are working with them so they can work with us, so we can make those shorts happen for you. And Down and Over says, you're awesome. You're awesome. And remember, don't roll your eyes. I felt that. I could hear it. And Jill says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. Down and Over says, Journey, you know all the answers. I wouldn't say I know all the answers because I don't know them. I ask for them and they are brought to me. So the answers come to me in that way. I would love to know all the answers, I think. But yes, I ask those, and sometimes we're not allowed to know certain things. There are sometimes when someone asks a question where you're not allowed to know the answer. And they're like, I'm drawing a blank. I don't understand. And they could tarot cards, whatever they're getting, it's not coming through. There's a reason. Sometimes we're not supposed to know something because sometimes we're just supposed to live it rather than know it. That goes for even our psychic friends that come here. Tira T says, thank you. I appreciate you doing this. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Every day of the week, except for the weekends. We're working on that. We've got some shows coming for you for the weekend, so you guys don't miss us at all. We'll always be here. Always be here. Don't worry, because I'll find you. I was going to do it in the creepy voice, but I'm going to wait until we get closer to Halloween. All right. So posting one word questions is not going to get you answered. That's actually considered rude. And it's like giving me the middle finger. So I will not answer you. Okay. So anybody who's doing that, don't do it. It won't get you answered. Thanks. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's go to our next question. Who do we got? We've got Clint. Clint says, hey, Journey, does Aaron want to get back together with me? Okay. So the Aaron situation, I'm not going to say that she doesn't want to get back to you or back with you. I do feel as though there is that yes, But there is a but. There's a huge but. And I don't mean a but. I mean, there are problems that go around with this. I don't see them communicating the way that they should or acting the way they should. I'm seeing a lot of games. I got playing with your emotions because they only seem to want what they want. And they're not taking your emotions into consideration. And Clint says, haha, huge butt, but not huge butt. Right. The thing is that this energy that you've got going on when it comes to Erin, she loves playing with my emotions. Clint, I want you to get the hell away from her. I'm sorry, I have to say this to you. It is a toxic relationship, and it is going to continue to be a toxic relationship. Clint, there is somebody else coming, but you are not focusing your time to allow yourself to get out there. Clint, your life is focused around taking care of business, taking care of your home life. It is time for you to start exploring and allow yourself to get into the world of dating. Erin is not the person you need to be with because she will always play with your emotions. Your emotions will always be played with when it comes to Erin. I don't want you to have to go through that. I don't want you to have to go through that at all. And I just saw something else that was like, wait a minute. Okay, so, and Clint says, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You are welcome. But Clint, get yourself back into the dating world. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this, and you may get a chuckle. I know the bell rang, but this is something I have to say because I find it somewhat humorous, and I want to make sure that the person who does this, who puts that out there to you, Clint, because I don't feel like you're this person, but it's also kind of like a message for everybody, is that when you are putting yourself out there, boys and girls are going to hit on you. And when a guy hits on you, don't take it as a problem. Take it as a compliment. And Brooks says, and there it is. Listen to Journey on this. He's always right about these things. Trust me. Yes, I try, but I definitely, that one wasn't the psychic message. That one was just in a general message because I did see a man coming to try to hit on Clint. And I don't know what to do here because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, I'm not interested. Alexa says, Journey, you look so handsome. Thanks, Alexa. I appreciate it. And Clint says, I will definitely take that as a compliment. Absolutely. You know, when girls hit on me, I take that as a compliment all the time. I'm like, well, thanks. I appreciate that. You know, I'm not going to be like, I don't go that direction. I'm just like, thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, anybody that tells me I'm gorgeous, I'll eat it up. You know, I'm just like, oh, thanks. I'll put that in my notebook. You know, I like check. Looking good today. I know it now. Clint says, thank you for the past bell advice. Absolutely. And it was actually for you, Clint, and for everybody who's listening who has that happen to them where the same sex does hit on you. And you just take it down as a compliment. Put it in your notebook. Be like, today on this day, I got hit on. Cassidy says, if I get hit on by a guy, it's one thing. But when girls do, I know I'm looking cute that night. Absolutely, Cassidy. Absolutely. Clint says, haha, I love when people tell me I'm a catch. Absolutely. We all need to hear this every now and then. You know, when we're putting our best outfit on, or we're doing something different and wearing a special cologne. If you've seen my bathroom, there's like, and this is not an exaggeration, 300 bottles of cologne. I have 2 cabinets alone, plus the whole top of my vanity with a shelf filled with colognes. And I love to smell different. And I love when people talk. And that's why I buy these colognes. Not only do I love the smells, but I love when everybody's like, God, you smell delicious. I'm like, I know. So I absolutely love it. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got John. John says, why would the new girl who moved into my building say no if I ask her out? Okay, it wasn't that she would say no. You got to get to kind of, don't do it too quickly. I don't want you to come off too aggressively. That's what I was afraid that was going to happen from what I saw in that yes no round when you asked that question, is because you need to be able to slowly integrate that. Don't, she just moved in, share some smiles, talk a little bit, you know, see her out walking, go for a walk yourself, communicate, do a little bit of that, then ask her out. But do not be like, hey, I know you just moved into the building. You want to go, you know, you're going to get an absolute no, and the door's locked in your face. Slammed and locked in your face. You don't want to do that, John. I know that she is single, and I know that you're capable of mingling, but we don't want to do it too quickly. So give it just a little bit of time. Have a great day. How's your day? Hey, how are you doing? I'm so and so. I seen you just moved into the building. You know, small talk. Small talk leads to something a little bit more of, I feel safe to go to dinner with you. I feel safe to go out dancing with you. I feel safe to do something with you in general. That way it's not like, you know, you got a white van with no windows and you told her you got a puppy. Like, that's the vibe it was coming off with. And you were going to throw her in a dog kennel and lock the door. You know, we're not looking for that type of energy. So just, you know, casual conversation, build it up, get the smiles out there, and then go ahead and have that conversation where it leads into, hey, would you like to go out for dinner sometime? Or, you know, get yourself built up. Just don't come off too aggressively, because it will backfire very quickly. Nobody wants to feel like they're going to be thrown in a van and then put into a dog kennel. Like, that's just not, I mean, like, I know, what is it? Netflix is doing all these new documentaries now, but John, I know you don't want to be a part of one of those. John says, thank you. You are so welcome, John. Just, I hope you understand what I mean by that. Build it up and then come forward. All right. Absolutely having a great time with you guys. This has been so much fun, and we're going to keep it going. Let's go ahead and keep those emojis going and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Lexi. Lexi says, just wondering if things will improve in my life soon. I've been going through hell with my ex due to the separation, and trying to find my new normal life. So when it comes down to this, I want to tell you, Lexi, you're focusing more on what's happening between the two of you than what you need to be focusing on when it comes to you. So when you are focusing on this new life, you need to be making plans that do not include your ex. I know that you want your ex to come back, but I'm going to say, make sure you're planning all of your things to not include him. Do not include him. The thing is that I feel as though that the energy that you've got going forward, the things that you've got moving forward, I want you to understand that things are going to better themselves, but you need to want those things, and you need to want those things without your ex. You got to build back your love language. You've got to build back your confidence. You got to build back everything. Lexi says, I'm so called out. Thank you, Journey. Well, call outs are on Cassidy's show, but I do that too. I just don't have a section for it. She got a whole 3 minutes of calling your asses out. So, and I love it, by the way. And she's on Thursdays at 10, guys. The thing is that when it comes down to you moving forward and getting there, I do feel like you're going to find your place. You're going to find that knowing. You're going to know what you want, how you feel, the direction you're wanting to go in. There's a lot of beautiful energy here. And I don't feel that you're going to be missing that. Lexi says, I've always appreciated your honesty. Absolutely, honey. You'll always get that from me. But I'm going to tell you, stay strong and think of yourself. Think of you. Think about plans do not include him. With that, I got the bell. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. Guys, do remember, tonight is the last night we are donating to Shriners Children's Hospital, as we will have a new charity coming up as we start next week. So Squirrel is going to be starting off our new charity, and she loves that when that happens, because she's going to get discombobulated, because she's been saying Shriners Children's Hospital for the last 2 months. Now she gets to say something totally new, and she's the first one that gets to do it this time, and she's going to be like, son of a journey, you know what I mean? But she loves doing it. She loves being a part of this network and being here with you guys. So guys, always make sure that you guys, if you got it to give, we do appreciate it. All right, well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Sweetly says, I'm just going to call you Sweet. So Sweet says, do you think I'll ever be with someone again? I can't believe I'm asking this. So Sweet, when it comes down to your relationship status and the way that what you've been through, and I won't mention some of that just out of the respect of not sharing your business out totally. But when it comes down to relationship, I don't feel that you will ever completely trust anybody ever again. And even if this person that comes through for you treat you like the world, you are always going to have that damage in the back. So what I can tell you is that we need to work on some of this pain, these hidden angers. Some people call it shadow work. It's literally therapy. We gave it a fancy title. Sweet says, you're right. I've been through hell. I get it. I get mental hell. I get that you are, it's mental, it's physical, it's emotional. Like, you were ran through the ringer, and you were also made to look like the bad guy. You're not the bad guy here. And you never were. Anytime you felt that you did something wrong or bad, it was in defense. It was in defense. So I want you to know that you will be in a position to where, yes, you will see somebody and you will keep a certain distance for a long time, but you will never 100% engage with somebody as deeply as you did with your ex. And she says the stalker is a murderer and he kidnapped me a year after I left it. I was trying to keep that. Yeah, I was trying to kind of not put that out there, but I saw that you typed it up. So I'm sorry that you went through what you went through. There's a lot to go through, and I would definitely suggest finding you a great psychic or spiritual advisor or, spiritual practitioner, whether that be a priest, a psychic, a mentor, a life coach, someone where you can slowly get some of these things out of your body. But in all honesty, as I am a therapist, I am registered, I went to school, go me. But that is definitely something that you have to work through, and it takes a long time to get through those. And if a relationship is something that you want, loving and caring, I would start with talking to someone that you can trust. No judgment. Friends are not going to be able to do this for you. All right. Well, thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate you, and I'm so sorry for everything that you've been through. And, oh, wow. Here we go, guys. The winner and the winner of the drawing for the quick reading is Karina. All right, Karina, you are going to be getting a quick read on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys, make sure, Karina, you're there on Wednesday, because you are getting a reading that is September 4th at 10 p.m. You will be getting that reading with energy, because that is who you left your review for. So, all right, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. And Sweetly says, I had to validate. Thank you. I feel the same way about it all. So glad I found to have found you. Absolutely. I'm so glad you're here. Honey, you could always go to My Psychic Connection and reach out to me on there. There's always a bunch of psychics on the network as well. All the readers that you see here on this beautiful screen will also be on there as well. So if you ever feel the need to talk to somebody, always let us know. We'll be there for you. Okay? All right. Whew. That was a lot of words. All right. It is time for the emoji contest. And who is our winner tonight? All right. Who is tonight's emoji contest winner? Jasmina. Congratulations, girl. All right. Let's see what's going on, Jasmina. I saw you blasting those emojis out there. Congratulations. And guys, I'm going to say it one more time before we get off the screen. Let's go ahead and see those blue hearts. Again, for anybody who didn't hear me earlier say, if you'd like some Reiki energy, I will be doing some Reiki healing later and putting your guys' names on that candle. So go ahead and put those beautiful blue hearts and we will put your name on that beautiful candle. And Jasmina says, yay! All right, Jasmina, let's take a look here and see what's going on. Uncertainties, Jasmina. Why are you feeling so uncertain? You are looking down paths you shouldn't even be looking down in the first place. Stop trying to do things that don't concern you. I know you're trying to offer your help, but sometimes you need to step back. Let people live through themselves and let them live through their own mistakes, because it is causing you uncertainty. It is causing you to not trust people you should trust. Because those who aren't trustworthy are making them out to look like bad guys. You can't have that. It is not something that's not something you need, and it is going to throw you off your life path. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay. Funny to say this again, but gratitude is another one coming up. Being thankful. I remember we had a reading and it was telling you that same thing. Clearly, it is still showing that you're not doing it enough for yourself. You're not doing it enough for yourself. So I want you to, put yourself in this position of thanking yourself. And she put, yes. But I want you to understand that what you're doing for yourself is important. It is important. And I want you to thank yourself for that. She's working on it. Okay, good. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. All right. So, with that, taking a step back from helping everybody out, because you can't do everything, a little bit of gratitude to yourself, obtaining the knowledge that is needed, seeing the bigger picture, seeing everything that you need to see, doing what you need to do. So it is there for you. You are in a place where if you continue on this path, you're going to see the truth of your situations. You're going to know who to cut out. You're going to thank yourself for doing that, because they're going to save you a ton of trouble by cutting out those bad seeds, throwing away the arsenic. You are going to be able to find that when you take the poison out, your life is going to simplify. You're going to appreciate life a lot more, and you're going to be able to move forward. All right, Jasmina, I appreciate all those beautiful emojis and everything that you've done. So, guys, do know that we do these emoji contests each and every night when we have a show. So, guys, when you see those emojis going on the screen and Jasmina says, thanks, you are so welcome. When you guys see those emojis going on the screen, there is a reason for it. It's for you guys to participate, to win readings. We do different things. See, that's the only time we do a general here on the network. All the generals we say for mypsychicconnection.com, where you can ask any of the psychics on there. We've got shows 5 nights a week. Do know that this upcoming Monday, we will not have Kay the Intuitive Empath, but she will be back the following week on Monday, because it is Labor Day. So we're going to let her labor free and have some good times along with the people who work in the back. We always work hard and try to keep things running and do the best that we can for you guys. So guys, do know that we're always trying and thinking of different ways to bring some really cool things to you. And I really want to see you guys have a great time here, get the information that you need, and that way we can help and heal. All right. What do we got next? Ha! You guys thought I was going to say goodbye, but I knew that was coming. That's why I said, what do we got next? You guys were probably like, wait, what? All right. So, Adrienne, how are you, honey? I haven't seen you in a bit. Says, will my boyfriend, who is also my son's father, and I continue in our journey of love for the long haul and continue living under the same roof as a family unit? So, okay. I almost feel like this is a loaded question at the same time. The thing is that, and good to see you. Absolutely. Good to see you here too. But the thing is that when it comes down to working things out, so you are going to have your rough moments. And I feel like they are eased up a lot. A lot of the pressures have kind of released, but there's still some underlining things that need to be addressed. And I need to tell you that you guys need to find a way to be able to communicate those things. She says, we're both super strong-headed and working on communication. Yeah, the strong-headed, that stubbornness I saw, but y'all take it to a level when this one's being super sarcastic and giving you the heave-ho. You guys try to outdo each other with the heave-hoing. Stop. Someone in this picture has to be the adult. It's not going to do you any justice. I know sometimes you're like, well, you ain't talking to me like that. And you ain't talking to me like... You ain't going to get nowhere. Yes, you can get 1,000 flies with shit, but at the end of the day, it's shit. You don't want to do that. You need to be able to... one of you needs to be able to take center stage and be like, listen, I'm just trying to communicate with you. There's no reason for an attitude. And I really feel like you can do that. And she says, I promise there is a lot of sweet that comes with that sour. No, I saw the sweetness. That's how I know you guys can work through this. The thing is that with you and the way that things are in those moments, that's what I'm talking about. As for the other sweet times, that's why I said I see a lot of good stuff here, but there's those moments of, oh shit, someone needs to step up as the bigger person and say, hey, listen, I'm just trying to communicate. Work on it that way. Try your best to tone down attitude if you can. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when we're heated. I know when I get angry, I can get heated too. But I do know that you guys have the ability to work on this relationship. I don't feel like you guys, and she put absolutely, I don't see a separation. So I don't feel either one of you would be removing each other from the household. So to stay under the same roof as a family unit is an absolute yes. But with that being said, there's these energies that need to be taken care of, especially when we're getting in our emotions, we're feeling certain types of ways. We need to make sure that we take care of those. And someone being the bigger person. And that's how you need to see it. And that's what will help you too. Being the bigger person, not allowing yourself to butt heads. Because it is like two rams coming together. And I don't know if you've seen Thor when he slams his hammer. That is the sound that happens when you guys are in those sour moments. I get that you make up, but those sour moments are so sour, they cause cracks in the foundation. That's why I brought the sour moments up. That's why they were so important to talk about. Because, yes, they're short, but they cause such a sourness and so many cracks in the foundation that it's hard to fix all the cracks. And she says, I'm a teacher and he's a Marine veteran, and it is such a wonderful but crazy mix. I really feel that he feels demasculated when you come in with that same superior energy, because you guys match each other, because you guys are mirroring each other in that situation. So when one is doing it, the other shouldn't. Because when you're doing it, he's going to put you in your place. When he's doing it, you need to be able to put him in his place. And I don't mean like by slamming them, I mean by like, hey, listen, I'm just trying to conversate with you. As a teacher, you de-escalate problems all the time. This should be a little bit stronger in your wheelhouse than in his, but it's not saying that he can't do the same damn thing. It takes work from both people, and I feel like you both are willing to do it. Because why? The love is truly there. It's just when the sour is there, it is sour. It is so sour. So sour. Like y'all need to swallow a bag of sugar sour. Like it is sour. And that's why I said when those sour moments happen, they're so strong, they crack your foundation and they linger. So yes, you can do patchwork on things, but you always know that there's a crack there. Adrian says, thank you so much. You are so welcome, honey. Hang in there. I know you're the strong one, and he's strong as well, but I see you got this. And like I said, there's love there, and neither one of you are leaving that relationship, so it's good. She goes, I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate you too, and I appreciate the fact that you guys bring your questions here, that you guys entrust in us to be able to help you out and allow us into your lives. We've been here for... I've been doing radio for 16 years, and quite a few of the others are on their year 4. They're heading into year 4. And, we've watched a lot of you grow. We've seen a lot of these things play out. We've had great times with you. We want to continue to keep doing that. We just want to send that appreciation to you. Guys, don't forget, Monday, we do not have a show, but Tuesday, we are here with Squirrel Whispers from the Forest at 10 p.m. Eastern. Guys, check her out. She's absolutely amazing. I will see all of you guys next week. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great one, guys. Bye.